It's so lovely to have you here. I absolutely love this book. I couldn't recommend it highly enough. It's just such an amazing book. But before we talk about this, I want to talk to you about going on tour again in America. How does it feel to be back? Because obviously in this book you described last time you were touring in America and your experience. So the difference this time.
The difference is I'm in a very, very different place. And I think, my last time touring in America, I was really struggling to find the balance between being, a mother to two small children and, a touring artist. And, it was a new thing for everybody, in terms of my family and my team. And it went horribly wrong. And but this time around, it seemed to be going well. I'm really happy. The music's great. I love my record, and I feel very connected to it when I get up on stage.
Writing this book, was it like therapy? Like, were there things that you learned about yourself through revisiting some of these experiences that you've had?
Yes, I think that there are definitely like patterns, in behaviour that once they were, written down on paper,
you could see them and
see
connect
them for sure.
Yeah.
It is like therapy in lots of ways. Well, for a start, I would sit down on Thursdays and do it once a week, which is the same things I do with therapy.
It is. It really is, yeah.
So there was that, and also I wrote it in a period of time when my marriage had just sort of fallen apart. Most of, my friends that I had before me and my husband split up were his friends, joint friends. And so when I was, suddenly on my own, so to speak, I became quite isolated and didn't really have that many people to talk to. And so the book kind of became my friend.
Yeah, to like let it all out. Yeah. And I mean, the new album is called No Shame. Can you say that you have no shame now? Because there were things when I look back 4 years ago that you were hiding, whether it was from your husband or from your fans, and nothing that you should have necessarily hidden. It was just who you were and the life that you were living. Now it's out there. Now people know what was really going on behind closed doors. Does that mean that there is no shame there anymore?
I'd like to think so. I mean, I think there is, probably bits of it lying around. But yeah, it feels. I feel like when I'm 33 now, and I do feel very much like I'm entering a new chapter of my life. But it's been quite difficult to sort of square that, or to go into that chapter without kind of like putting some stuff to bed, and not so much here in America, but in England, I'm really featured quite heavily in the tabloid newspapers, and people have got an opinion of me, and it is not necessarily accurate, doesn't sort of match up with the person that I am in my head. So I kind of felt like in order to move into this new period of my life, I needed to just like let everyone know what's up.
Yeah. And tell them who you really are.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reaction from your family and friends, what has it been like? Your mum and your dad obviously featured quite prominently in the book.
My mum's cool. I actually haven't spoken to my dad for a few weeks. I doubt he's as cool as she is, but he, she's great. She's my mum. She's fully supportive.